Today we're going to be partitioning rectangles. When you partition something, it means you split it up, and we're going to split it up evenly. So we're going to split this large rectangle, rectangle A, with these smaller yellow cubes or squares. And so we're going to place them into rows and columns by dragging over here. So I want you to think, now that there's one there, how many rectangles do you think how many little squares do you think this large rectangle will be able to hold? And you can think about how many rows will you be able to make and how many cubes would fit in each row. All right, so let's start adding this. Let's see if your guess was correct. So I'm going to keep dragging them and trying to place them precisely. So one not overlapping and no gaps in between. Do you think another one's going to fit there? And it does. It just fits, doesn't it? So we now have 5 in that one row. And I'll start building a second row. And how many will go in that second row? If you said 5, you're correct because the squares are exactly the same size. And so we should be able to get the same number in. And again, I have to be careful about being precise. If I leave a lot of space, then it won't come out as well, will it? Now I'm adding a third row. Were you able to predict that there would be 3 rows and 5 in each row? So how many rectangles does that make? We can figure that out by adding 5 and 5 more and 5 more. We could count by 5s. 5, 10, 15. So those are ways we can figure this out. And that's how you partition a rectangle.